Hello again guys, so today I'm filming a requested video and this is going to be my entire handbag collection video. And I just wanted to share that I have been collecting handbags for quite some time now, and I wanted to share that this wasn't an overnight thing. Just a disclaimer, if you don't like these types of videos, please click out, and I'm just doing a requested video and sharing my whole handbag collection. But for the most part, I think all my viewers are fellow bag lovers, so we could all relate, right? And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and I wanted to share that the order that I shared my handbags is about the same order that I acquired it in my collection, except for maybe a couple where I interchanged them. But for the most part, it's in the correct order. So I think that's it. Let's get to it. But let's just get started. The first designer handbag I ever got was my, I think most people's first dream bag, I guess. I don't know, it was mine. Is the Speedy in Monogram canvas, and this is the size 40, and I did purchase it pre-loved, which is pretty huge. And so then yes, that was the reason why. So, and then this one is still Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. I don't know if you could see that. Yeah. So this was the very first one I purchased, and then I felt that it was too big, so you know what, I had saved some money, so I wanted to experience purchasing brand new. So I went to the boutique, Louis Vuitton boutique, and luckily, originally I was looking for a Neverfull, but that time they didn't have a Neverfull. It was completely sold out. It was right when the Neverfull became a hit. So I went with my second choice, which is this Speedy Monogram canvas in size 30. So this was a perfect everyday bag. For a really long time I was using this, but the Vachetta is still, compared to the other one which was pre-loved, you can see the difference in the Vachetta. I did baby this. It was my baby for a really long time, and every time we ate out at restaurants it would have its own chair and whatnot, and the only really staining that I see is on the part where I held it, because I did hold it more as a handbag rather than putting it on my arm, although I did that sometimes. So those are my first two bags, and then I purchased this Gucci crossbody bag, and I think I remember that this is actually from the men's line, but I really wanted a crossbody, and they didn't have that many options in the ladies, or I guess unisex. So that's that. I really still like this, although I'm kind of making my husband use it just so it gets some love, because I have not used it in a while. And then when we were at the airport in Korea, one of the times we were in the airport, I went to the LV store looking for the Neverfull GM, but I tried it on, and I was traveling that time with my dad, and he said that it was huge, and you know, I'm not really the smallest girl, I'm not small at all, but he said that it was huge and I should just, so I looked at the which was my second choice, and I fell in love with it. So I bought the Neverfull Damier Ebene. I love this, and it does have the old interior. I caught it before they changed it. It has stuffing, but let me show you. So the old interior, and I decided with the Damier Ebene because I would not have to worry about the Baguette. Like most people have that same reason. And then I was looking into getting Chanel bags. I saw a canvas bag. I have a video of it. It's the Arc de Triomphe. Yeah, and I fell in love with it, so I started looking for it pre-loved. And along the way, oh, sorry, a dust bag. Okay, so I'm back. So I fell in love with it, and I luckily found it, and it is this. This is the 2006 Cruise Collection Arc de Triomphe bag. It does have the beaded Arc de Triomphe, which is a landmark in France, in Paris, France, and I fell in love with it. It's really beautiful. It does say Chanel on the bottom, and it is, again, pre-loved. And then when I saw this, I saw this, which, so that one I imagined it a little bit bigger, but when it came it was actually tiny. But luckily I purchased it with this bag, which is the Chanel, what would you call this, like almost like a bucket, a tote bucket bag, I don't know. But this is from the 2008 Cruise Collection, and it does have this CC with the white leather chain, intertwined chain. So I purchased this, and it does have 4 feet in the bottom, 4 metal feet. And this is like, the pattern is like bows and CCs that are squiggled on. So I purchased both of those together, and then I started looking into flat bags. But I actually was torn between 2 things. So I'll just show you. So the one I bought came in this. It's the original, the vintage dust bag, and so I bought it. Oh, I did double dust bag it. This one I bought right around my first Mother's Day, I believe, and it is this Chevron red lambskin gold hardware fringe bag. So it looks like this, and it does have a strap. So it looks like that, and it has a pocket in the back, which I love, very functional. So I purchased this, and this one is made in Italy. Very nice. And then I was looking at 2 bags, and so my husband then bought me this for that was around Mother's Day, like I said. So this is the vintage ML Paris limited edition flat bag. It does have the dual color clasp. Oh, the turn lock, sorry. It does have the dual color, dual tone twist lock, but silver gold hardware. And I've always mentioned that I like silver hardware, but when it comes to lambskin, I actually like gold hardware. So this is the double flap version, and again, this was pre-loved. So yeah, so for a really long time I didn't really purchase any bag except for this, which I purchased with the very famous bucket bag with the red interior. But when I got both of these, it was the first pre-order, or I believe the second pre-order, a couple years ago, or maybe last year. Yeah, so I didn't purchase a bag for a while, and then except for these are a very good price, so you know, I justified it. And when I received the red bucket bag that was very famous and was actually the iconic of the Mansur Gavriel, I felt that it didn't fit my needs. You know, you had to kind of tie it, and the leather was really stiff. I know over time hopefully that would soften, but I ended up selling it for a little bit of profit because back then it was really hard to come by. So I purchased it for like $400 and then for something, and then I sold it for $6 something. And then of course eBay has fees. But I ended up keeping this one because I actually love the color. This is the black tote bag. This is, I think, the bigger one. Yeah, it is the bigger one. And it does have, the interior is Marina, and it does have the removable pouch, which is fairly similar to the Neverfull now. They added the pouch. And so yeah. And then I stopped buying bags completely until last year when I saw that Celine made their pink interior bags. That was winter 2014, and I completely fell in love. Like, I could not stop thinking about it. At first I really didn't plan on purchasing it. I was thinking of getting a Nano sometime, but like the Micro or the Mini, I just felt they were too big. But I then found out that the pink interior did not come in Nano. So my Celine spree happened, and yeah. So my first ever Celine bag, I called 30 different stores. I did an unboxing of this, and it was my first video, and I was really timid, and I didn't really know what to say, but I called 30 different stores, and lucky number 30 had this bag, which was one of my, so this is the Celine mini belt bag in camel color with the red interior. So this is where I started to do unboxings, and then I'm just kind of piling my bags around. And then I did look for the luggage as well with pink interior, and I could not find it anywhere except for Bergdorf's had it. So this one I called Barney's Seattle, and she was lucky number 30. And then I was looking for the luggage, and then when I got to call Bergdorf's, he had, my essay there had a mini, so I did purchase a mini. And then when I received it, I felt that it was too big and heavy, so I returned it and purchased this from him, the Nano luggage in Indigo with gold hardware. And then after I purchased this, I think maybe 1 week later or a couple days later, I still could not stop thinking about the Celine luggage with pink interior. So I asked him if he had it in Micro, although when I did ask him the first time, he didn't have it, but I think they were moving stocks from their warehouse. So I asked him if he had the Micro, and he had one. He had one last Micro. So this is the bag that I fell in love with the first time is the Celine Micro Luggage. I think the color, I'm gonna check the tag, but this is, it does have pink interior, and this is the Palmelado leather. That was fairly new, and it was kind of expensive because it's hand processed. So the color, the color says O2BG. Oh, beige. Duh. So yeah, I thought it was to pay for a really long time. So anyway, so this is the Celine Micro Luggage beige with pink interior, lambskin. So this is one of the ones where the interior is actually lambskin instead of like suede material. And so after purchasing this, I was completely satisfied with my collection. And then so after this, I was like, okay, I'm satisfied. But then I really wanted a walk for a really long time. But as I said, how I started my personal shopping journey is the silver hardware caviar leather is waitlisted in the US, so I'll link that video down below. But I contacted Selfridges, and so they did have it somewhere here in the back. I know you're wondering why I don't keep it on top, and it's because so it's in its box. You're wondering I don't keep it on top because I have my display is half glass, and I wanted to display the kind of like in order that I got it. I'm weird. So on the top it's like what the bags I got first, and then going down. And then so I do consider this like a bag, so that's why I'm including it. And after the Celine Micro Luggage beige with pink interior, I did get my dream walk, which is the caviar leather silver hardware classic quilted walk. And I did an unboxing of this as well. And then I purchased this with my small boy bag, which is, I'm piling things on top of each other. It's kind of hard like to see. So my boy bag is actually, so I purchased the walk with this lovely Chanel item, and it is my current Chanel Holy Grail, I guess you could call it. And so I wrap it up back nicely every time I use it, after I use it I mean. So this is the, but I am actually going to take it out today because I'm using it today. So this is the small boy bag in green is what it says on the tag, but it's more of a teal color. It does have the, it's not enamel. I keep calling it enamel, but it's actually, oh, ceramic, I think. Or it says it's ceramic. So anyway, so ceramic or enamel clasp closure. I'm taking this out today, so I'll keep that out. And then after the boy bag and the walk, I had been looking into a Prada bag in this particular color, the Soleil color. So I did find one on Bergdorf's as usual, and this is the mini crossbody bag in Soleil gold hardware. It's comparable to the Walk, so I really love this one too. It's my only Prada piece right now. I don't know if I'm gonna be adding more, but I do like the double zip mini or medium luxe tote. And then let me see. And then this happened, this right here. When I was looking into getting the Nano, I was originally looking for this color, but I can't find it in the US anywhere. And when, again, Celine at Selfridges posted it, the first time I missed out. The second time was when I jumped the gun and I was actually able to get my dream color Nano, which I have mentioned a million times. And this was the bag I was using yesterday. Now my stuff are just sitting in limbo waiting for a bag for me to use today, and I am going to use the Chanel Boy bag. But anyway, so this is the Celine Nano luggage in ochre color with silver hardware, and this has all my twillies except for one is from Hermes. And then I'm smiling because I'm almost at the end of the list. It kind of seems like I have a lot of bags, but I think it's a pretty good size. It's less than 20, which is pretty good in my opinion. Oh, my Chanel bags are falling over. My Chanel paper bags, I mean. So after that, I did get the, sorry, let me close this real quick. I did get the Louis Vuitton. Okay, I ran out of space in my display, so that's why it's in the second storage case. So I did get the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis from Selfridges as well. And I added my only non-Hermes twilly, the leopard bandeau, because I think it matches it perfectly. The zipper was open. So I don't really have that many, I don't have a lot of Louis Vuitton bags compared to, you know, Louis Vuitton collectors, but I like mixing up my collection, so that's why I have I only actually have 4 Louis Vuitton bags, which 2 Speedies, a Neverfull, and this Pochette Métis. And I like to think that I only want to get the classics, and I do think that the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis is one of them. And I love the crossbody strap. And finally, the last item is, let me reach it, this tiny item. It's the Fendi This is the Micro Baguette. It's really cute and tiny. Azalea color, silver hardware, and if you can only imagine, Celine, I know I've been getting a lot of not really concerns. I've been getting a lot of comments about Celine's sizing, name sizing. And so if this is Celine's micro bag, okay, they have the mini, micro, and nano, which is the smallest. So if this is Celine's micro bag, this is Fendi's micro bag. So there's a huge size difference. And yeah, it just, I don't know how Celine came up with that naming, but it's what stuck, I guess. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I'll film a separate SLG collection video because I did not include those. If you are interested, let me know in the comment section. But that's my other planned video. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!